actually will.
Okay.
Because I still have that healing potion.
Oh yeah, healing potions. Remember, even
Yeah.
if you don't have a healing surge, when you
can
drink the
use a
healing
healing
potion, you get the D10 hit points.
I
Or actually, no, it's just 10 flat. It's 10 hit points.
It's 10 hit points, yeah.
Yeah. So
Not more.
I don't remember if anybody actually had any, but if
Still
you do,
got one.
so you'd only get 5.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I have one or not.
I don't.
I have to look back.
Actually,
I actually thought
I lied.
Ruse was the only one that picked one out.
I lied, Russ. The power specifically says whenever the target spends a healing surge, it regains only half the normal number of hit points. So your healing
still be
potion,
10?
it would still be 10.
Well, you don't even have a healing surge.
But Calorel's
That's the
turn
way
is
that the
ended,
potions work, though. You can
and
you can spend a healing
you
surge
are
and
free
get D10,
to move
or if
about.
you don't have
Your powers
any healing
have
surge
returned to
remaining,
you.
just get 10 hits.
Jack takes a minor action
Uh-oh.
and tries to do a heal check.
Oh, no. Ooh.
14!
That's a success.
Yeah!
Alright.
Golf
Okay.
clap, sir.
Then,
Okay, so you've infused as much life energy as you can into this portal. So now it's going to take pure religion
one religion check.
to hold back this portal.
Oh crap! Don't balls this up, Volthrough.
Oh.
You're
Does
currently
anyone else have?
No, I have 4 on
Yeah,
the
no.
religion,
there's
but-
currently 6 successes.
Yeah.
So
Two
no more
failures.
heals? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
two.
Yeah,
So-
no more heals, no more
I got
arcana.
7,
Someone
but I
has to
can't
make
roll
it.
for.
You're
same
So
Oh,
you've
wow.
got to get 2 more
Have you used your
successes
Harper- have you
before
used your
2
Harper
more
thing?
failures.
Mine's
Oh, eight. I thought it was,
Saving
It's
throw.
8 successes before
'Cause I
and 3
needed
failures. That's
that a
like
lot.
what you got to do. So as soon as you hit that 4th failure,
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was as soon as we hit the third.
I don't know. This one says 4th for some reason. It
Why'd
says
you say us?
8
Why'd you say?
successes before 3 failures, but then this thing down here says whenever they hit the 4th failure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if adventurers gain 8 successes before attaining 4 failures. But then over here it says if the adventurers attain 3 failures before gaining 8 successes. So I was that was a typo.
Nah,
It's
whatever.
3.
Whatever.
What can it be for? The last...
It's definitely 4.
It's definitely
It's definitely 3.
It should be.
Wait, you know what?
Oh yeah,
Who am I kidding?
roll the
Lead
dice.
to the
Who
die!
am I kidding? Below 50, it's 4. Above 50, it's 3.
Roll low.
2.
2. Yeah, it's 4.
4.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, since that's so low, it should be 5.
1, 2, 3,
We should just get another
4,
success.
5.
Okay.
Instant.
So he's through the blood
Yes, he's through the blood.
and charges.
Charge. Get your extra D6.
If I could hit him.
Combat advantage with blood.
22 versus AC.
That should be enough.
Is that with combat advantage?
Yes.
That was not enough.
I didn't think so. He has extra
plus one.
AC. He
Already
already
done
used
it.
it.
I used it to get a crit.
Come on. Can't even. That's like a 12 on my dice. I can't hit him on a 12. Cracker. Burst mark him.
Not a level 8 controller. You can.
Burst mark him.
Level 8? That's double our level.
Exactly.
Whoa!
Alright.
Okay.
That was it. I charged, so. This encounter
Meryl.
sucked.
All right, Meryl lying
I've
on the
done
ground. Instead of trying to get up, she's just going to like roll into position up next to Calorel, and then she's gonna augment to Ire Strike with Oli.
Yeah.
With oil stain. So get in any square next to him you want. You're within 5 squares. It says just
Oh,
move
get combat
to
advantage with
any
me.
square.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Combat advantage.
Now you've already used your dual strike, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait. He has to have a healing surge in order for me to use my heal on him, right? Or would he just get to roll a d6?
No, he wouldn't. Nothing would happen with him.
Okay. But he wouldn't get the +2 because I can't even target him.
Exactly.
Okay, well, at least
The
you get
target
+2
has
there.
to be able to spend a healing
Okay.
surge to gain any healing, except for potions.
So now I have combat advantage.
And
Nice.
cleric.
Or Talus, who says, "Hey, I'll use my healing surge to heal
Oh,
you."
that should be good.
You got it.
23 plus 2, 25.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yes.
It must be the 23.
Oh, I get to roll an extra d8. Which is
Nice.
7.
Nice.
So
You
7
should roll D8
plus
for your
2 plus
Minus
9
2.
plus 2 is 20 damage.
So 27 damage total, correct?
Right in the keister.
And he's vulnerable 6, so if you can do your second attack,
You can't
that
right
would be
now.
great.
It's a
Wow.
I hope that shows up on the recording.
I'm sure it will.
Calorel releases his bowels.
He
At
is,
the
'cause
force of
he's,
that strike.
he's double bloodied, and his sphincter loosens a little.
He's double bloody, that means he should be dead.
Yes.
No, it's a quarter.
Oh,
It's half my
goodness.
I don't like your math.
I know my math is
Or your
awesome.
butt stench.
So Volthroon, standing back in the blood circle, grabs some, like touches his hand in the blood, scribbles some notes onto his arm, and starts chanting some ancient words.
Don't suck,
and
Voltron.
throws it out towards the portal.
Is this like on my turn?
No, it's his turn. Or unless are you done?
What if I wasn't done?
That's fine.
I'm
you can
done.
Go back. Okay.
I mean, I could heal somebody if somebody
Enough.
needs it. That's all I could do.
I
Yeah.
got 35, so I could use it maybe.
Wait, that's 8.
No, that's only
Seven.
7.
I'll heal Jack.
And then
You
Voltron
get
will
+2 to your attacks.
use.
And don't you roll a d6?
His action point.
He does not have an action point.
D6 on the healing. It's a 1.
He
Hey,
will
have
hit
50.
with magic missile against Calorel. 8 damage to Calorel.
Everyone hits that faggot except me.
Exactly. So now, you're all standing next to this nice shiny portal.
Yep.
Oh, that's bad.
Here's the problem. Beyond this portal is the realm of pure death and shadow. Touch the barrier, and you instantly die.
It is a Stargate.
Ulven.
Yep.
He lures and whispers you
Oh
to
no.
both
I just killed old
to
Lane.
come into his realm.
He's like, I've got pancakes in here. Ulvain loves pancakes.
I've got Linkin Park CDs. Really?
Ulvain turns and runs full speed at the portal.
Unreleased
it?
demo tracks.
From
I don't think
1998.
it'll be enough. It is 14 versus Will.
No.
Dang, this portal sucks.
It's 16 Will. Yeah, high five.
And he was getting a +2 to all of his defenses for being next to me and being bloody.
Nice.
The portal action point. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Shoulda what?
so what does the portal whisper to Ulvain?
The portal whispers.
Alex just said your mama.
He thinks you think your mom's in
It
there.
tries to lure you in with cookies, but you don't want
Ulvain,
that.
hears the whisper in his ear, turns around and gives it the middle finger, and turns back
But-
around.
You are within 5 squares of the portal, so it still can make its grasping strike against you. It just did not pull you forwards to the portal to your
Grasping
death.
strike's only 1 square.
Oh, there he goes.
10.
18 versus AC, which will still not be enough.
Ulvain pops the shadow hand with his sword.
No.
Miss, 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 miss.
Down hand.
This portal sucks.
Stop it!
Miss, 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 miss.
Brennan, you're up.
This poor
Guys,
sucks.
I'm gonna make that last religion check.
This is what I get for critting on the brooding strike. Ulvain
got
is so
this.
pissed and so
I've got
bitter
this,
that he
guys.
can't
Everything
even be
misses him.
affected.
I've got
Can't be
this.
affected by shadow.
I've got this.
Do it, Robert.
17!
Yeah!
That is right on the money!
Brennan doesn't suck. Brennan doesn't suck.
No, he still sucks.
Brennan kind of sucks.
So, describe. You're not closing the portal, but you are basically restoring a certain level of barrier to the portal, so that Shajaxel will no longer be able to whisper out towards you
Nice.
and use his grasping claws, even though they really haven't done anything this whole freaking battle.
Hey, they moved me one time.
One time.
Brennan thinks back to his time spent at the School of Magic and the various religious ceremonies that other students practiced. He himself is not religious. He was.
Step 1, you look at the portal. Step 2, you put your dick in it.
Step 2, whip out your wang.
Your penis is dead.
And he
You get gangrene penis.
there was this one student who performed a religious ceremony that he thought was kind of cool or whatever.
Blah, 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 generic wizard story.
Lincoln
Yo,
We closed the
dude!
portal.
Yo, dude, that was a crazy portal, man! We put that junk down!
So
He's playing Evanescence and cutting himself.
so
That's the religious ceremony.
Brennan tries to mimic it, not 100%, but he does all right with it.
I'm no Shiba.
Yeah.
I'm
He
Shiba.
said the guy's name was
Was Ryud.
was Illinois Jackson. and it was the Cathedral of Destruction. And he performs the ceremony.
Cathedral of Brood.
Okay, you have successfully restored the film that held back Shadraxel.
Nice.
Now, the ritual is still not completed, nor has it been stopped. So there is a possibility of it happening. But currently you have at least given a certain blow to evil and to Kal-El's plan.
So I assume,
blew evil, guys.
as player knowledge,
Yes!
I assume the portal
We
probably
blew
won't
it
get
good.
any more attacks for now.
Showed it the
So
mark first.
Brennan
We
moves
blew
a little bit
evil so
closer
hard.
and then uses magic missile to shoot some fire, 11 fire damage at Kal-El.
Phallic missile,
That's right.
Okay.
11 damage.
And
Is
that it?
That's all I got.
So after popping that shadow hand again,
Oh, never mind. You won't have combat advantage.
yeah,
Well, darn.
Wolverine's just gonna turn back around to Kal-El and butt gank him again.
After smack talking that portal.
Yeah. After being more darkness than the portal.
Portal realized it didn't really want Wolverine there.
26 versus AC.
That hits.
Second attack. 24 versus AC.
That hits.
Boom.
Yeah.
Shazam.
Remember, he's vulnerable 6.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
On
Did you
both
add a
attacks.
6 from his
This is probably
magic
gonna kill
missile?
him. This is
Who
probably-
else hit him since then? Nobody.
This is probably gonna kill him.
Okay.
I
So,
hope so.
He'll
I
get
wish
2
not.
attacks.
I haven't hit anything this game.
12
Except with
plus
my
19
rock.
is 21.
You killed a minion with your rock, Kyle.
You absorb damage. That's what matters.
6 plus 15.
I hate math.
15 plus 21. 38 damage straight to his keister.
Is that with the vulnerable 6?
Like
Yes.
literally, like Wolverine stabs him
Okay.
in the butthole.
So. Level 2.
What? Is this dude have a second form?
Yes.
Oh,
What?
crap.
It's so.
Oh gosh, it's Frieza! It's Frieza! There's 4 forms!
So,
Ryan runs out of the room.
You shift over one when you're done.
Yeah.
as you strike Kal-El,
Mhm.
you are taking the last life essence from him. You're basically killing him.
And he becomes Kal-El.
That's how it works.
All
But as-
veins Kal-El.
Still Kal-El's darkness and make it my own.
As you strike out at him, your sword cuts
Another
into him.
baseball reference.
Yeah. So he has his rod, and you strike at him, and you see the blade just sink. I mean, you sink it right into his chest. I mean, it is probably, you feel his spine. Like that's what stops your blade is hitting
nice.
his spine. You don't have enough strength to cut through it, but you just boom, you hit right there, and you see the blood pouring out, and as it pours out, it's like darkness, blackness, just starts pouring out from him.
Just vile.
No, it's pure shadow pouring out from him, and you just see him smile, and
Oh,
he
dear.
laughs, and he looks at you and says, "I told you, it was already done."
Neuroptis.
Oh my gosh!
Dun dun dun!
I would flip this table and walk out of my own apartment.
Neuroptis was like the middle tier main bad guy in our last campaign.
Yes.
Just so you know.
He was our friend.
He betrayed us.
He's like,
So-
hey guys, I'll have you win,
Okay.
and then I'll kill
So
you.
you're
killed Torchy.
holding your sword,
did
like
kill
you
Torchy.
sink the first one into him, and then you sink the second one into him. So you've got basically 2 swords coming into both of his sides, hitting right up against his spine. You've got him pinned in and held here.
You wedged that
I've
sword.
got him pincered like
Yeah.
between both of them.
But basically, he just starts oozing, and he just melts into pure, just this pile of nasty, putrescent shadow, and he sinks into the magic circle.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, it's really awful.
He winks and blows you a kiss.
And all of a sudden, it just erupts straight up in a cylinder of dark shadow, and you're all pushed from the circle.
Womp.
Hey, reduce my movement by 1.
You're pushed so that you're 1 square away
Still
from
in
the
the
circle. And you just see his shadow just suck up into the portal.
He went to the Stargate. That means he's on a different planet.
Yes. And you see a shadow dragon head kind
Guys.
of rear its head out from the portal.
Whoa.
This is not Shadraxel. This is far smaller, far weaker looking.
It's a baby dragon.
It's basically
Shadraxel spawn.
Kal-El has used
Shadraxel's
Shadraxel's energy and taken on a type of form or shape of his to gather
An
some
image.
of his power and
Guys,
his
it's
image.
Shadraxel's penis.
It is his penis. Dragon penises
We're in
look like
trouble.
dragon heads.
It has a mouth and can bite you.
It's like a chest burst.
It breathes fire.
Dragon
it's got-
Fire or
It's
sperm.
not fire.
It's got the snapping
No,
turtle
it's-
ends to it too.
It's not fire. I'm covered.
Oh
Thankfully
dear.
for you,
His attack has covered me.
Listen.
you didn't allow the portal to stabilize. So
Yeah.
he is far weaker than he could have been.
Oh boy.
That's right.
So, praise be
To
to
Allah.
Athan, Jack, and Volthrin.
Who's Athan?
I mean,
I wish
If
Aiden
Athan was here, it'd be over.
Brennan, Jack,
One
and
shot that
Volthrin.
dragon.
Twin strike dead.
Oops, sorry. I just did 400 damage.
On a crit miss.
Rain of arrows.
Actually, he does have that power at level 30 that if you miss an attack, you
Yeah.
I
automatically.
think your
hit.
only like weaknesses. Your to hit was always like slightly below ours.
Not in
But
the
you
late-
got
not in the-
but you got multiple attacks on every attack,
not
so
in
it
the-
didn't matter.
In the later levels, it was up.
Yeah.
Okay,
There was nothing that he couldn't do.
close blast 6.
I'm dead.
Coming at you.
Bring it.
Splug.
He's got
Right.
half damage.
Let's see. 22. That's gonna hit.
On Splug? No!
Is this AC?
It is versus Fortitude.
Okay.
Meryl.
Great.
No, it's not.
17.
Oh no! Yeah, because I went. Yeah, it hit.
Ruse. 3. I rolled a 3. 11 versus Fortitude.
No!
Brennan. 12 versus Fortitude.
Yeah!
Jack. 16 versus Fortitude.
Miss!
Dang it!
Bullbane. Oh, come on.
42.
18 versus Fortitude.
Gosh dang it, hurt.
Miss! Because he gets a +2 for being next to me. While he's bloodied.
What's your?
Oh.
Yeah!
So
17.
I'm the only one that got hit.
No, Splug got hit too, don't
He
worry.
doesn't count.
How dare you say that? He can hear you.
Grant bloodied, unconscious, or helpless.
I like
ally
when Alex
+2
starts-
saving throws and all defenses.
I rolled
Shield the fallen.
balls of the damage again. So it is only
6 damage.
9 damage.
Only.
Everyone that didn't get hit will take half damage. So it's going to round down to 4.
That's like near lethal for me.
I'm glad I have to.
Only 4.
Only 4.
So now I'm only at 4.
Where's Splug?
If I had gotten hit by that, I'd be down.
I would have been down
It'd put me
too.
at 0.
It would put me at -1.
I'm at 26.
Shut up.
Sure.
I'm great.
Should.
Because I healed you.
Yeah, high
We've
constitution.
got 100 hit points. That's
Ruse.
level 4.
It's nice to have high
It
constitution.
is your turn.
Oh,
And for the
Where's
purpose
his
of
hit
attacks,
boxes?
his hitbox is these 4 squares right here. So this head is coming out from the
Okay.
dragon, and this circle is no longer here. This magic circle.
Let's use some die to
Um,
represent.
For those of you that can't see, that's force.
He
Like
is now
basically
enchanting
a square,
a 4 square
directly in front
pillar
of.
coming out from this portal.
Yeah.
Here, let's put some of these skeletons
Force,
and then put his
square
dot on
directly-
top of them.
2 by 2 square directly in front
We
of
got
the
these,
portal.
Robert. Yeah, laying down squares.
There's his head. Dragon penis head.
I
So,
don't even know what that would look like.
I don't want to know what that would look like.
Oh.
It is now Ruse's turn.
Go, Ruz.
Rose bucket.
I guess he's gonna just move forward too.
And he
Okay.
dies. He
Actually,
dies. He falls over dead.
Throw your magic dagger at his nose.
no.
His nose.
He's gonna 1, 2, 3,
He goes up his nose and he sneezes fire on all
and
of us.
use
said across their nose, not up it.
Nice Spaceballs reference.
Thank you.
Yay.
He's actually gonna come
He's
to
my
right
cousin,
here,
sir.
and then quick lunge into that
Keep
spot.
firing.
Roll well. Yeah!
29.
Okay, it hits.
Roll the damage.
Jam.
6 damage,
the raspberry.
and he's not prone.
There's only one person who
So
would
the
use
dragon head
raspberry.
falls to the ground.
And then I
Oh,
shift
stop.
back out of that square.
Okay.
Which is now a restaurant. I want steak. And a baked potato.
Oh, yeah.
Go get
that
it.
sounds good. Somebody order a steak, please.
Baked potatoes for everyone.
Barry, order steak.
Send it to the
10.
send it to the past.
It needs to arrive 10:15 at Justin, what's your address?
This is your house.
I know, but I'm not giving him my address. We'll go get it.
Jack, you're up.
If you're not sure
Somewhere
about
on
the,
Pennsylvania Avenue.
If you're not sure about
Okay.
the physics of time travel, just ask Stephen Hawking. He'll tell you all about it.
And he'll tell you it's only possible to move forward in time.
Or maybe you already did.
But he lunged
On
back.
second thought,
Yes.
don't consult Stephen Hawking.
Why couldn't you
He
stay
doesn't know
there?
what he's talking about.
Yeah, why couldn't
Idiot.
you stay there?
Ruse, why
You're
couldn't you
Stephen-
stay there?
I'm sorry. You know Stephen Hawking had a party for time travelers?
Yeah, that's
Is
why.
no one
That's
showed
why
up?
And nobody showed up.
Alright, roll the damage, roll the attack, kill him.
We are going to first.
Well, that's his whole reasoning.
Try.
It's not like math induced. It's like, well, why have we already seen them? Well, maybe when they finally get time travel, it'd be like moving back to the Stone Age if they
Yes.
came here.
I was thinking more of like Prime Directive. You know, like if you travel
Earth
through
grasp
time.
strike.
Alright,
You
back in
can't
the game.
Captain
Earth
Picard
Grasp
won't let
Strike
him.
from Jack.
That's what Captain Picard won't let him.
20.
That was-
Hits.
That hits versus AC.
He's a lot weaker, remember?
He's bigger.
You also have combat advantage because he's prone.
Yes.
Oh, so
Yeah.
22.
His head is prone.
Okay. Well then,
I
we
tripped his
get-
head.
You tripped his head.
I'm drunk on darkness.
Well, I imagine his head is just like laying on its side, like he's on the ground.
Okay.
Darkness, all you.
Ooh.
You made his
He
penis wet.
takes 15 fire damage. He is going to stay prone, and the next time he stands up before the end
Is
of
he
the
still
encounter,
vulnerable 6?
Oh yeah, so he's gotta take 12 more damage.
Yeah.
The next time he stands up before the end of the encounter, he'll take 1d10 plus my strength modifier damage.
Gross.
Then I will action point,
Nice.
since I have not been able to use it yet.
Action point.
And I'll burst mark him just because. And then I will strength of stone.
Why don't you strength of
Sorry.
steel?
25, so 27 versus AC. And it will do, with the 6 vulnerable, that'll do 10, plus my 2 fire will do 12, plus my 5 modifier will do 17 damage. And I will gain temporary hit points. Bing!
Describe how you.
And you
go
guys used to
out.
laugh.
What? No way!
Is he seriously already gone?
Okay, so
2 hits.
What a wiener.
So Jack
3.
comes in and
4. He action pointed.
seeing the dragon head already on the ground, he decides, he's going to use one of his moves that utilizes the earth. So he gathers his primal energy and swings his pick into the ground, which you would think he would be going at the dragon's head, but it's actually the area around the dragon's head. And basically the earth actually comes up and grabs the dragon's neck, basically just pinning the head down to one place in the earth. And then, using the strength of the stone that he just received from when he pounded the earth, he drew on every last ounce of his primal energy to just basically bring the one last swing of the pick down straight through the skull
Guillotine.
of it's a pick, so
Pick.
it pierces straight through the skull of this dragon, straight through the skull into the brain, and just shadow
His
oozes
tiny
everywhere as it dissipates.
You just killed him like cattle.
Yes, I held him down and then executed him.
Nice.
And put a steel rod
So-
through his head.
So you strike out that, and you just see the shadow like rescind from Calorel, and there he stands, just his body just mangled. I mean, you see a wound in his head oozing. You see the 2 gaping slashes in his spine, and he's just standing there in awe, just complete and utter shock of what has happened. He did not ever imagine that you ragtag group of
Level
fools
4,
that
baby.
have bumbled through this whole thing could stop him. And you just see all of a sudden, as the portal starts to rescind and the fissures start to close, you just see this last hand reach out and grab Calorel and squeeze him. You can see his body and his soul just strained as he's pulled back through the portal to the other side.
Mm.
And then Volthrun, quickly, with his staff, walks up to the portal, and he pulls out, we must stop it! And he pulls out the magic mirror, and just flicks the little mechanism on it that you discovered earlier, and this giant beam of blazing light shoots into the portal, and you start seeing it just rescind and close and turn almost back to the stone wall that it was before. But all of a sudden, you see the portal start growing again.
Oh no.
Like it's growing back. Like it is not enough. Volthrun is too weak and the mirror's power is not enough on its own.
Ulvain scowls at it.
Make a scowl check.
Make a scowl check.
6.
Brennan walks
You
up.
pee a little.
Brennan walks up and grabs around like how Volthain's holding it with his hand. Brennan will grab his hand around and channel his own energy into the thing.
All of a sudden, the pendant that you wore, that you received
The Harper
from Shanti's blessings,
Yeah, there's
Ooh.
the pendants.
Oh wow.
that you received, and the charge that you received from Sir Keegan, his blessing from Shanti
Yeah.
to defeat Shar. All of a sudden, the pendant glows bright and glows warm again while next to the mirror, and you see its energy flow through your arm into the mirror and increase the power of the beam.
To close the
But it's
portal.
still not enough.
Roos puts his dick in the mirror.
Boom! Portal explodes!
Meryl notices quickly what's going on. She will run up to Volthrun and Brennan and grab hold of, on top of their hands where the mirror's at.
Fire! Heart!
Heart.
No, I'm just
Dang it! You got
You're the stupid little Indian
I'm
kid.
just kidding.
I want the hot
I'm
blonde
just
chick. I want to
kidding.
be.
You want to be the
Wind.
Russian?
You
You want to
were
be
the
the Russian chick?
Yeah.
Wind.
I was gonna do something like, you were Earth, you were Wind. I was gonna make a joke, you were something like, maybe I should, instead of
No, you
heart, I
should.
should have done hate.
No, Ulvain should have been
Wind,
Hart.
water, fire,
Rude.
hate.
Capture destruction.
Instead of talking to monkeys, he makes them explode.
He makes them kill themselves.
By listening to Linkin Park.
Yes.
They murder themselves.
He gives them all
Ruse
brains.
will walk up when he sees what's happening. He'll kind of limp up to Meryl and put his hand on her shoulder and kind of join in with the
party.
yeah,
Okay.
this little circle jerk.
Yeah.
Their powers combined.
Well, Meryl's
yes,
jerking
that
a lot.
increases. The portal is now closing again, but it's closing very, very, very slowly.
Someone talk Ulvain into coming over here.
Jack goes and stands directly under the mirror and reaches straight up.
The 4 pendants are glowing bright, forming a nice star pattern, if you will, from the way that you're standing, channeling power.
Splug walks up and grabs on the mirror too, even though he doesn't know what's going on.
It doesn't do anything.
No, Spug would know what's going on. He's just gonna stay back.
He's like,
I would say Meryl yells out to Ulvain, is like, make your choice and make it now.
Ulvain rolls his eyes and says, "Friendship again."
and he walks into the portal.
Screw this crap!
I'm out of here.
This crab's gay.
Draxel, give me your power!
He throws a stick of dynamite at a pillar and walks out.
And then he walks up and punches Volthrun like right in the back, too.
and holds his fist there.
Yeah, and holds his fist there to join
That
in.
poor old man.
Kidney shot.
So,
We're gonna save the world, but you're gonna pee blood tomorrow.
He already does. He's so old.
with the power of the
Oh
mirror,
my god.
and with the power of the 5 pendants, and with the power of friendship, no, I'm just kidding.
Captain
So,
Planet.
with the power of the 5 pendants and Shanti's blessing and Sir Keegan's blessing, you have enough power, and you see the portal close, and you just hear this giant draconic roar just rupture out from it as if of pure defeat. Just boos! And you're all blown back from the portal.
Reduce my movement by 1.
Jack is 1 square less, and you just see the portal close behind it. But as the portal closes, you each get a glimpse of the future.
Whoa.
I don't like it.
Whose future? Which future?
You don't know.
Oh man.
Apparently, Shadraxel had some powers of foresight. How else would Calero know all the things that he's known about you?
Is Sidraxel actually Nicol
That's
Bolas?
true. Nicol Bolas.
Nickabilly.
Is he actually
Balls.
Nicol Billy?
Nicole
So
Kidman.
you see a glimpse of almost what feels like a similar situation, where in your future you see another ritual, and a picture of a moon and a harp is seen in front of you. You also see a blonde-headed figure with dark, piercing green eyes,
Is she hot?
someone that you've seen before, pass before your eyes, and the portal closes. When there's a giant eruption, and you see the wall where the portal was behind it just collapse. It's almost like it was sucked back in through the portal. And you just see raw.
Okay, guys, we gotta bury the Stargate. So they can't use it ever again.
So I guess we're gonna.
I wish I had like congratulatory dun 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 music. You've closed the portal and stopped Draxel and Kal-El.
Yay! Level 4.
Punch babies.
Volthrune tries to kick you in the nuts for punching him in the kidney. Ulvane.
Get back, you hooligan.
Old man pops his leg.
But it
with
was
a sword.
only a 2 versus AC.